Hello and welcome to this unboxing video, and it is for a Tourbillon watch, a Chinese Tourbillon. But first we're just going to touch on my experiences with Chinese Tourbillons. In the winter of 2021 I purchased a Suggest Tourbillon watch, and when I opened it I fell in love. It was extremely good looking, as you can see here, enamel dial, quite big but quite lovely as well. Unfortunately that didn't work out for me. The curse of the Chinese quality control possibly, or it could have just been whacked around during transit, and unfortunately I had to send it back. So I kept it for a few weeks. I took some photos and videos. I thoroughly ogled it and enjoyed it despite it not being able to tell the time properly. But you know, you don't really buy a Tourbillon to tell the time, you buy it to stare at it, and that's what I did. So I was a little disappointed obviously and put off the purchase of a Tourbillon. They are fragile things, they are beautiful things, and I was disheartened. I wondered, should I buy another? And recently I decided to pull the trigger and buy another one, and it is in this box right here. So let's get into it. Right, so you get the idea behind the Chinese Tourbillon Chronicles title. It's an adventure, it's an experience. There's always something exciting happening when it comes to Chinese tourbillons. So hopefully this is a better experience than the last. Let's see how it goes. There's another interesting side to this, I suppose. If you look at the big picture, it's that the Tourbillon started as a legit engineering project to try and improve the accuracy of pocket watches, which were being affected by gravity and flapping around in pockets all day. From that, it became a kind of haute horology masterpiece of a complication that was only in very expensive watches. Over the years, even the Swiss watches have seen a reduction in that exclusivity, with, well, still being expensive, closer to $15,000 with the tag and the Frederic Constant. And these are manufacture calibers, obviously still exclusive and beautiful still, but making it a little bit more accessible to some people. And then you have on the continuation of that journey, even though it started a while ago, obviously the Chinese manufacturers have been making tourbillons for a while. Well, obviously I'm not I'm excited, but I'm also kind of cautious about being excited because of previous experience, because of what we know can happen. But let's get into it. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a tension builder. Okay, I see it. Oh, it's a Tourbillon. Oh god, it's not bad looking, to be fair. So, and it's a good size. Let's get this out. Okay. Oh, it's a good looking watch, to be fair. So this is an ASOP, it's called. You see that? ASOP, there's our Tourbillon. There's the back. I'm guessing it's a seagull. I really didn't do much research on this, and I didn't do any research before opening the box. I got a bit too excited. I'm supposed to have some notes on the side. It looks like a 42mm case. Briggy hands look good. It's not the enamel dial like the previous one, but I guess that reflects from the cost, because this came in at... Actually, I won't say the cost until we have tested it out. Okay. First wind. Sounds good. It's come to life. It's spinning. See that? Again, my lighting situation isn't great here, but hopefully you can see that. The blue steel hands catch the light really nicely. There's nothing to dislike really about this dial. A tourbillon should I guess is going to be a dress watch. It's not too thick either. I'll have to get back to you on the timing, and accuracy, but generally it looks to be moving. We can have a look at it quickly on the wrist here. It's just about okay for my 16.7 centimeter wrist, which is 6.5 inches. And yeah, it works pretty well. The lugs curve a little, which will help. And once that strap or a new strap is on, something a little more flexible, I think it will work well. Minute's hand has moved. It's got a loop on it as well. That's a nice touch. Yeah, the dial quality is unfortunate because I'm comparing it with the Suggest tourbillon I had, which was the enamel dial, and yeah, it looks a bit flat, but it's not bad. First impressions and all, it's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. Let's hope it doesn't let me down again. Let's hope this can be a permanent part of the collection and stay solid like some of the reviews do say it does. Pretty tight. Nice click. You know, it's a machine finish, but it's still a nice finish. Can't argue with that. Considering the Suggest was double the price of this, more than double, I'm pretty happy with this. So as names go, if you've read the blog, you know that I have an issue with some of these Chinese watch names. It looks like they've just smashed their head into the keyboard and come up with a brand name. But this one actually has a bit of something to it. A lot of them, they sound okay, but there's nothing telling you about, there's no story there. And talking of stories, obviously, Aesop was a Greek storyteller, fabulist, and is quite famous for his little moral tales. And I think it's a good name for a watch brand. You know, our watches to us, they tell stories, they hold memories, and I think Aesop reflects that really well. It sounds like it's been considered, unlike some of the others. You know, as that quote goes, the universe is not made of atoms, it's made of stories. I can't remember who said that, but it's a good one. There's no mention of the idea behind the name on their website. It's just a kind of a vague background to where they came from and what they're doing. So Aesop only make tourbillon watches. If you have a look on their website, it is just a smorgasbord of tourbillon offerings in different designs, and some are out there, some are more traditional like this one. I guess while I've been a champion of sorts of the Chinese tourbillon and Chinese watches, I think this might be taking it a bit too far, simply because I see the tourbillon as something that is special, and I guess a Swiss watch manufacturing and industry has kept that image of the tourbillon as something special and exclusive and interesting. And this kind of mass production, which happens in China and Chinese manufacturing, of course, it's what they do, and I guess I should have expected it. And I've seen it, obviously, I just haven't seen it all in one place like this before. It is making the tourbillon somewhat basic, run-of-the-mill, and yeah, unexceptional, I guess. But it's making it accessible as well at the same time, which is a good thing. Pros and cons, I guess, as always. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day.